What's up, guys? This is Demon. Um, I went on YouTube and kind of, was surfing around and stuff, and um, there wasn't really a good video, um, telling people how to be a rapper. All of them were kind of jokes, like telling you what you need to wear and like that kind of thing. So it wasn't really telling you the craft of it, that kind of thing. So this is how to be a rapper, but real tips and tricks on how to become one. I'm not the best. But I really am trying to get better. So, and I feel like if I can pass my knowledge on to somebody else, then it could really help them. So, first thing, probably one of the most important things in the elements of rap is your name, because your name is going to make people cling to you, and they might expect a certain style from your rap, um, and your like technique and that kind of thing. So, your name is very important. So, like Eminem, it's his initials, Lil Wayne, so he didn't want to be named after his dad, so he did Lil Wayne instead of Carter, because that was his dad's name or whatever. So there could be a lot of thought behind your name, you know, but then you could just pick something too. So like for me, personally, one day I was just rapping with some friends, and I was nameless. I didn't have a name at the time, but I just started rapping, and they said, "Oh, you rap like a demon, like you're demonic on the mic." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna why not? Why not?" If somebody like somebody says, something like that, really um inspires you to pick it, or if you just want to throw something out of thin air, like grab something out of thin air, go ahead and do that too. Um, like MGK, he named after a robber, but Machine Gun Kelly because he spits fast, that kind of thing. Um, so it's very important that you pick your name and you should stick to your name, right? Second tip about being a rapper, just rap. Like it doesn't have to be good. It can be like I'm sitting with a cat in the hat, hit the ball with the bat. Like it doesn't really have to be good. If you're freestyling, especially if you're new at it, you want to freestyle, but you want to just rap. It doesn't matter if it rhymes. It's just like you just want to start, because not everybody, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Jay Z, whoever you want to name, Easy E, Tupac, Biggie, they started off freestyling, but I guarantee you that they did not start off at the level that they were at when they passed. R.I.P. to Easy E, Tupac, and Biggie. They're on my shirt, that's why I use them as um, examples. But they did not start out as they were or as they are now. Like Eminem did not start off multi-syllable rhyming and that kind of thing. He practiced at it and he got better as he went along, which is what you're gonna do too. When you start out, you're gonna suck. I still feel like I'm not the, I still have room for improvement. Even Eminem himself has said that there's always room to improve. So, um, you just want to keep on rapping, and an important thing also is just to listen to rap. You can't get bad listening to rap. If you listen to the right rappers, I should say, if you listen to the right rappers, you cannot get bad. If you listen to Tupac, Biggie, Easy E, you know, um, just the big names in the game, you cannot get bad. If you listen to people who rhyme good, if you listen to people that rhyme terribly, then you're not going to be good. So you want to fill your ears with good hip hop. If you need help with good hip hop, I would say, my personal favorite is Eminem. I like Machine Gun Kelly. I like Royce the 5'9". I like Slaughterhouse. I like Easy E. I like Tupac. I like Biggie. Beastie Boys. Public Enemy. Bad Meets Evil. Um, Kendrick Lamar. Just names that are relevant in hip hop. You want to listen to the right stuff, and you want to fill your ears with the right type of rap. All right, next, let's say that you started freestyling and you're getting pretty good at it, but you don't really have a topic, you're just kind of throwing lines out there. Well, then, what I started to do when I started rapping was I'd write a topic at the top of the page. For example, most hip hop, drugs, money, guns, women, sex, like whatever you want to write at the top of the page, beef, whatever. You write that topic at the top of the page, right? And then you just start jotting rhymes that relate to that topic. It's a very easy way to keep your things organized, your lines organized, and keep it to that one general topic. And then also, you want to rap about what you know. So I wouldn't rap about drugs. So I wouldn't say I'm getting higher than a kite, because I don't get higher than a kite. You know, I don't smoke weed. I don't like. I wouldn't rap about guns because there's not guns where I live. You know, I live in Iowa. There's no guns here, so I wouldn't rap about that. But somebody who's from maybe California or Illinois, some place that there's crime or something like that. That's the stuff that you want to write about, stuff that you know. Also, it's very important that when you're starting out that you rap with your name. So mine's Demon. So like, my name is Demon, so around for no reason. And if you call your girl so she can swallow all of my semen, like something like that. Like you want to put your name in there so they know who they're listening to. Also, when you brand a track, you want to say your name. 2 Chainz is very good at this. Example. All right. Also, writing technique. Um. Another huge thing is you want to randomly write. I know how crazy that sounds. It's just like freestyle, but you're just writing, so you spend more time on the lines and you get better at it. You're more precise with it. So you randomly write. But something that's very, very, very important when you're writing, your rhyme scheme. Um, Rhyme with continuous syllables. So like hip hop. So like hip, sip, hop, cop, stop, flop. That kind of thing. Like continuous syllables, similes, metaphors. Also, you. I don't want to. I want to say copy your favorite rapper, but I don't mean copy as in write every single thing down that they write or they say. Take a word that they use. So Eminem, um, like he said, what would be lose yourself? In lose yourself, he says palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Well, if you want to use arms are heavy, you can say arms are heavy, but then you could switch the line up and say like on his brow is wet, he's starting to get sweaty. He blanked out, but he thought he was ready. Um, he's about to cut him apart like Freddy or something, something like that, like freestyle, whatever, whack freestyle. But you can take a word and then use that word differently than what they used it. It's a very easy thing to do. But along with that, you don't want to bite. Like I said, you don't want to take the exact words that they use because you can get a lot of trouble for that. People get very pissed off. So don't bite. Next, listen to beats. Like listen to like an example of a really really good beat would be Hell and Back by Kid Ink or um for mine to remember the name, or Jay Z, Dirt Off Your Shoulders, or the Eminem Monster. Just a very good hip hop beat that you want to listen to and rap to. Probably the biggest and most important point that I can tell you is you need to keep writing. That's the biggest point, is that you want to keep writing, because if you don't write, then you have no material and you're not stimulating your brain in the craft of it. So you want to keep writing. That's very very important. Also, a huge thing if you want to get your name out there very quickly, beef. Beef is very very important. That's just, if you don't know what a beef is, that's like a feud between two rappers. So they don't like each other, so they diss each other. But that really keeps you going, Like that really keeps your brain stimulated and makes you think of certain punchlines and that kind of thing. Like you're in a battle. So when you're in a battle, you want to take out the opponent. So, um, I guess, like if somebody was battling me and I was wearing a shirt, they could say, "You're white. You're not hip hop. Your album will flop." Like kind of, stupid, but you know what I mean. Like, you'll never be legendary. R.I.P. Because these men are in a cemetery. They spit real, you spit fake. I guess a white boy picking up the mic would be a mistake. Like, dissing me because of my skin color. That's very important. So when you're in a beef, you can practice those battle rhymes, and you can be ready for it. Like I said, the biggest point is just to keep writing. Um, and probably when you write, um, stay on topic and don't be afraid to experiment with your lyrics. Um, Go way left field, go way right field, write about a variety of topics, and just try to just kind of generalize your lyrics sometimes, Um, and finally, let's say you have the beat picked out, you've rapped over it, and that kind of thing. Um, it's very important that you listen to it. If you don't listen to your music, why would anybody else? So you want to make sure that what you're putting out is good, that you enjoy what you put out, and that you put it out with the best amount of passion that you could. Like you're really behind your music. Because if you can't get behind your music, then who can? Um, Last step. I mean, everybody on YouTube or every artist or artist, like artist musically or artist painting or sports person, like athlete, sports announcer, pretty much any occupation you could probably name. In the beginning, people tell them to stop, that you can't do it, that the you're not the right person to do it, that you can't do it. But the truth is, if you keep at it, people will start to like you. People will start to respect you because you're doing it. So the biggest thing is that you keep at it. You keep moving the pen. You keep thinking of lyrics. You keep listening to rap, and you don't stop. Because the moment that you quit doing that is the moment that your inspiration runs dry. Is the moment that you stop loving hip hop. If you don't love hip hop, don't be a rapper. It's very important. If you don't have passion about what you're doing, then don't do it at all. And when people tell you not to do it, you keep at it. You just hammer at them. You you say, well, all right, you tell me I suck. All right, but I'm gonna prove to you why you should listen to me. I'm gonna write something so crazy, and I've studied my craft so well that I'm just gonna come at you and just blast you. Anybody, you know what I mean? That's what you want to do, and also you want to be very confident. When you keep writing, like you, and this is a huge thing too, is that you will build confidence over time. When you start out, you're not gonna be confident. You're gonna be scared, like, oh, don't pass me the bus. But the moment that you actually step it up and you know that you can do it, you want to grab at it. You take every chance that you get when you want to rap in front of people. Like you want to grab the mic, you want to battle, you want to just destroy everybody, which is what's going to happen. But it's very important that you stick with what you are doing. And you don't let people get you down because people will try to. They will definitely try to get you down. That's okay. That's what life's about. Is proving people wrong. Eminem had haters. Lil Wayne has haters. Kanye West has haters. Jay Z has haters. Anybody that you want to name has haters. But it's important that you move past it, you keep writing, and you keep with it. So, recap. You want to pick a name, stick with the name, and make it something that relates to you or something that you like. Two, just start rapping, freestyle. You know, just whatever you want to do. Listen to rap. Easy. Just put it in your ears. Put good music in your ears. Next, when you start to write topics, write topics at the top of the page and then just jot it down. So, rap about money, sex, girls, fighting, whatever, drug cartels, I don't know, just whatever topic you want to rap about what you know. Don't rap about guns if you don't use guns. Don't rap about killing people if you don't kill people. Simple. And then also put your name into what you're writing, so people kind of get acquainted with your name, the face, the name, the name to the face thing, so that they recognize you. Writing technique. Um, like I said, right at the top of the page. Kind of plan out what you're writing, and then don't bite. Don't steal people's lyrics because it makes them angry. Random scheme, practice with the same syllables, similes and metaphors. Copy your favorite rapper. Take a word out of a rapper that you enjoy, like one of their songs. Take a word out of their song and try to use it in a different way. It's a very easy way to build a rhyme scheme. Also, pick a beat. When you pick a beat, make sure it's related to the topic, and you don't just like pick a beat. If there's like a beat that sounds like it would be a fighting beat, then don't write a love song on it. Simple. Um, Beef is very important in hip hop. So if you want to kind of get your name out there easier, then you can battle with somebody on the internet or in person. A beef really does help establish your name and your kind of your style. If you want to be better at it, then you just keep at it. You just keep writing, and you you become confident in what you're doing, and you don't let people get you down. Simple and easy. So you pick a name, you start rapping, you freestyle. You stick with it, and you don't let people get you down. So this is my steps to become a rapper. Demon signing off. Peace.